What do those numbers tell you about the possible Michigan scandal there? Anything?
Well, you know what Jesse the Body Ventura's life motto is, don't you?
Once you say it, I know it, but I offhand no.
Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
Oh yeah,
always cheat. That's his wrestling persona motto. But yeah, it's a little shady there. They got pretty good there. I don't know if look, I'm coming at this from a neutral place. Do you think Michigan did a lot more than a lot of other programs do, or do they just get caught, or they just dumb enough to get caught with it?
I think that's a really good point. My pushback to that is, I know some like Reggie Bush. Let's go back to Reggie Bush, where he has paid for like his mom or his dad to have a house and stuff, and that did get him on campus, which enhances your team. He obviously won a Heisman Trophy. Let's talk about Cam Newton, who I believe Auburn threw his family a bunch of money so his dad could open a church and stuff like that. Obviously, that's breaking the rules. At the time, in NIL era, now you can do that stuff all legally. But at the time, that was breaking the rules. Those teams should have been punished, and they were. Those players should have been punished, and they were. But to me, on the field cheating is different because I guess from a former coach's perspective, we used to try to advance scout teams as much as we could. You watch film, you'd sometimes go to games, you'd kind of look to the bench to see if, there was like a couple words or, something they'd call out to kind of give you a mental advantage or to try to relay that information to your players so they might know what's coming. In the Michigan situation, just going back and watching, especially the 2022 game, that was the game that really stood out for me. This is against Ohio State, not taking any other opponents. And people know I'm going to be biased coming at this. I'm an Ohio State fan. I'm an Ohio State alum and all that stuff. But the 2022 game, CJ Stroud was even saying, like, we threw out formations that were never even shown. We never even shown. And then, but like Michigan, they did one that was a 4 wide package, 1 running back. And then Michigan, and we're talking the wide receivers out there were Marvin Harrison, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Emeka Ibuka, another, so you got 3 first-round draft picks out there at wide receiver. Michigan's going one-on-one coverage, and then they just sell out against the run, and it happened to be a run play. They're like, we never called that the whole year. So this is just my opinion. Somebody out there that knows football and the scouting of it better than me. But if you can eliminate 50% of run or pass, and your defenders, your linebackers, your safeties can cheat up and get in the box, I think that really opens up, like, you still have to make the play, but you also don't have to think about it. You just know where the ball is going and you go make the play. So